Look, I did a lot of wrongs and I'm tryna make them right. They think I just changed, I didn't rest like many nights. Angels with me ready, posted up medieval nights. I need you a class and some brains, he got no type. Too many tears account when I repented for my life. Gave my life to Christ cause he the way, the truth, the light. You know how I'm moving, I heard he said to the right. My regrets made me a man, yeah, hurt, but it's alright. Thuggin', I'm on that corner for them roads, I need them white. I was a caged bird, but it's cool, I'm taking flight. I serve the most high, you 6 foot and you think you touch his height. Predecessor type time and I've been using all my might. I know my time coming, so be patient, ain't no mites. MLK with a dot again, if he saw us use our rights. Put a 10 up on my eyelid.
Not married. According to the scriptures, man, y'all gotta get married, man. Right? Y'all gonna get married? Hey, according to the scripture, y'all are married, already married. I just wanna let y'all know that. I mean, read Exodus 22 and 16, man. Right? Our people gotta understand the way this works.
Right.
That relationship that you want with that woman, guess what? The Most High govern it too. Right? Don't you agree with that, brother?
Yeah.
Them single parent households gotta stop. But let me ask you a real question. What's the first thing that we gotta do? What creates a single parent household? Let me ask that question. Give me Exodus 22:6. What creates a single parent household?
Arguments.
Arguments? Okay. So the man and the woman get together, they have arguments, then they split. Now, is that argument enough to be grounds for divorce according to the Bible? Yeah or nay? Yes? You agree? Now listen, right? Let me show you something real quick, brother. Give me Exodus 22 and 16. Right? And then give me Deuteronomy 22 and verse 28. Let me just show you something.
The book of Exodus chapter 22, verse 16.
Bring it out.
And if a man entice a maid.
If a man entice a maid, which is more than likely to happen here at Wynwood, you're going to see a woman that you like, you're finna go and spit game to her, read.
That is not betrothed.
The first thing you need to know is, do she got a man? Now, of course, she could lie to you, but at least you are diligent enough to at least ask. A lot of brothers take pride in taking a man's girl, right? So brothers don't even care to ask the question. But you understand now, you spit game to a woman, she has to be not betrothed, meaning promised to somebody or already married, read.
In life with her.
And have sex with her, read.
He shall surely.
He shall what?
He shall surely.
Understand the word that is used. He shall surely, read.
Endow her.
Uh-huh.
To be his wife.
To be his what?
To be his wife.
God said, Black, Hispanic, and Native American men who are the Israelites, biblically, who are his chosen people, the way that we deal with relationships in our nation is if a man lays down with a woman, he is to endow her to be his wife. Now, understanding that, if you see a woman, you spit game to her, fine, because the first thing we're going to go off is looks. But now, if I know that if I lay down with this woman, I got to make her my wife, shouldn't I spend time really getting to know this woman? Yeah. That would be a logical thing to do, because I know that the law of my God says that I have to endow her to be my wife. Now, give me Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 28. Now, let's see if I wake up one day and I ain't feeling her no more, if I can just skate away. Let's read. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 28. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 28.
Bring it up.
If a man find a damsel,
right,
that is a virgin.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, read.
Which is not betrothed.
Right, which is not betrothed. Now, a virgin could be a woman who has not had sex yet, or it could be a woman of marriageable age, which as Israelites, that would be the age of 20. So you find a woman, whether she's over the age of 20 or she's over the age of 20 and that didn't have sex yet, either or, read.
And lay hold on her.
And lay hold on her. Basically, you spit game, right? You gotta, you know how we talk, right? I snatch stuff, read.
And lie with her.
And have sex with her, read.
And they be found.
Uh-huh.
And the man that lay with her,
right,
shall give to the damsel,
read.
Father.
Uh-huh.
We become a double knot too.
Right, that's the endowment. Right, when you endow a woman, that's you essentially pay a price for her, right? So even when we read in Exodus 22:16, you take this woman, you pay a price for this woman. Read. That's called a dowry. Read.
And she shall be his wife.
And she shall be his wife. Read.
Because he hath humbled her.
He hath what?
He hath humbled her.
You have humbled her. You have taken this woman to be yours. You can't just say, hey, go back out into the streets, right? So let's just imagine 5 of us live on a block. If all of us agree to this, that would mean that once you take that woman, she's not gonna come over to me. Because if you take, let's say this woman is genuinely wanting to be married. You have sex with her, you throw it to the dogs. He do the same thing. I do the same thing, he do the same thing. We are the problem because we turned this woman into a whore. She was abiding by the laws of God, but since we didn't, right? She essentially got turned into a whore because of our disobedience, right? Read.
A man shall not take. That's it on that.
No, keep reading.
Okay, let me read verse 29 again.
Verse 29.
Then the man that lay with her
Right.
shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver.
Read.
And she shall be his wife.
And she shall be his wife, read.
Because he hath humbled her.
Right.
He may not put her
He
away
may not put her away, read.
all his days.
All his what?
All his days.
All his days. So now you locked in there for life. But what is one thing that a woman could do that would give grounds for divorce? Give me Matthew 19. What could she do? This isn't the only thing she could do, but this thing right here, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's clear cut. If she were to do this, hey, you can divorce her, right? Read.
19:1.
Matthew 19, start verse 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 1.
Yeah.
And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these sayings,
Uh-huh.
he departed from Galilee,
Right.
and came into the coast of Judea,
So now let's see what the king got to say. Let's see what Christ got to say. Read.
beyond Jordan,
Uh-huh.
and great multitudes followed him,
Right.
and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him,
So here the Pharisees come. You know how they were dealing with Christ. Always trying to trip him up on something. Read.
tempting him,
Uh-huh.
and saying unto him,
Right.
Is it lawful
Is it what?
Is it lawful?
Is it lawful? Read.
for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
So the Pharisees are asking, hey, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? So like you said, man, she argued with me too much? Gone. She cooked the breakfast wrong? Gone. She stayed out too late? Gone. That's what they're asking him. And remember, now, understand what they said. They're asking him, is it lawful? When as Israelites, when we say something is lawful, what we're referring to is the Torah. Because we don't have a religion. When Moses went up to the mount, he got laws, statutes, and commandments, which were given to him by God, and he said, go teach them to the children of Israel, so they can be holy like I'm holy. So this isn't something that, where are your people from, if you don't mind me asking? What's your ethnicity? Haiti, right? So you would be an Israelite from the tribe of Levi.
That's right.
Right? This brother would be also. This brother would be also. So understand that I'm not speaking to you from a religious standpoint. I'm speaking from you from a nationality standpoint. If you would have said that you were of a different nationality, I probably would have continued the conversation, but I would have never had any real desire for you to really understand what I'm saying. But the fact that you are of my people, I have to let you know this because this is your king speaking. When you read the book of Acts chapter 5 verse 30, it lets us know that Christ died for the nation of Israel to give us repentance and forgiveness of sins. His blood is the very reason why everything that I just read, even though you probably didn't do it in your life, you still walking around today. Because the Most High could have put you to death for your sins. We know, right? According to Romans, that what? The wages of sin is death. We all know that. But think about it. Even though I've been living a sinful life this whole time, the Most High was so graceful enough to allow me to come and receive his word today. And I love going over this topic because I know if it's one thing that a man is dealing with in his life, it's women. I don't know if you drink. I don't know if you smoke. I don't know what else you do. But I damn sure know you're dealing with women. So if I can at least implant this seed into you, when you go and deal with a woman, even if you mess up, now at least you know you're wrong. So when something happened in your life, don't ask the Most High, why me? He's telling you right now, why you? Because you disobeyed his commandments. That's the reason why this happened. Slavery just didn't happen out of nowhere. Think about it. You trying to tell me men built like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and Ndamukong Suh, Ray Lewis, Shaquille O'Neal, let these men come and take them captive? If that makes sense, bruh. That don't make sense. Mike Tyson, letting him put him in chains? Come on, bruh. That don't make sense. So there had to be something bigger at play here. And it was the Most High God's judgment. when you read the book of Deuteronomy 28, our whole life as black and Hispanic men is described in Deuteronomy 28. And that is all based on our disobedience to the Most High God and the curses that he would send upon us for that very reason. And one of them is having a single parent household. That's why I asked you about it. And to you, and to the best of your knowledge, it's arguments, it's just disagreements. But no, it's really because when we see a woman, neither she or us are thinking about marriage. We're thinking about the pleasure of sin. That's what we're thinking about. Let's just be honest. Because that's our culture. It's in our music, it's in our movies, and it's in our neighborhood. Why would we think any different? But that's why the knowledge of the Most High God is so important. Because as a Levite, right, as a man from the tribe of Levi, you now know how the Most High commands you, not expect. Not expect, because if you fall short, I could be like, all right, that's acceptable. No, when I command you, that command has to be executed. The Most High commands you to deal with your fellow women, Israelite women. Don't go out there chasing no snow bunnies, no Chinese women, no none of that. You are commanded to deal with your women in a righteous way. Read.
And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
Read.
And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother,
right,
and shall cleave to his wife, and they twine shall be one flesh.
Read.
Wherefore they are no more twine, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together,
read,
let not man put asunder.
So Christ had to give them a recap. Don't you understand that from the beginning, he made male and female? When they come together, they become one. That's what marriage is. That's why it's impossible to have a gay marriage, because marriage, the definition of it is male and female coming together. What, when two men come together or two women come together, I don't know what it is, but it's not marriage. Not in the definition, the biblical definition of it. If it's some Webster's definition, hey, whatever. But the biblical definition is only between a man and a woman. Continue.
They, verse 7, they say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement?
So he said, all right, Christ, well, if that was the case, why did Moses in the law, if you read Deuteronomy 24, why did he give a law that says that you can divorce? If this was something that no man could put asunder, meaning nobody can say, all right, yeah, go ahead, y'all divorce. Because the Most High joined it together, the Most High would be the only one who would be able to break it apart. So now the Pharisees are asking, why did Moses do that? Read.
And to put her away. He said unto them,
right,
Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts.
Because of the hardness of your hearts. Because you would not follow the thing that was put in before time, which is for a man and a woman to come together, be one, and to be that way for the rest of their lives. Because I knew you weren't going to do that. Read.
Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts,
read,
suffered you.
Right, he did what?
Suffered you.
Suffered you. Read.
To put away your wives.
Read.
But from the beginning.
But from the beginning, read.
It was not so.
It was not so. Because just like you said, yo, she getting into an argument, yo, I'm done with this woman. Now, whether there was a bill of divorcement or not, you still were going to do it. That's what Yahushua is explaining. But guess what? Now at least when you do that, and you know you was wrong for putting that woman away, you can issue her a bill of divorcement. And that bill of divorcement, if you're bold enough to say, yeah, I divorced her because I didn't like the way she was talking, so I let her go. Or she wasn't cooking my food right, so I let her go. Everybody at least knows that this isn't your wife anymore. Because without a bill, if they see this woman with another man, they will call her an adulteress. But they don't know that her husband put her away. But at least she has that bill to show, no, my husband divorced me. So me being with this other man is lawful, right? Or so we thought. Read.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife,
right,
except it be for fornication.
Except it be for fornication, read.
And shall marry another.
And shall marry a what?
And marry another.
And shall marry another, read.
Committeth adultery.
Committeth adultery, read.
And whoso marrieth her, which is put away,
right,
doth commit adultery.
So what's the understanding that our king gave us? If you a man, you put away your woman unlawfully, right? For a reason that does not constitute divorce, and you go and marry someone else, you have committed adultery. Why? Because you have put your ex-wife in a position to go and commit adultery. You did that to her because you put her away. So now you're guilty of the adultery that she's going to go and commit. And that's why I said if a man, if a man marries that woman who was put away, not for anything that was divorce worthy, he commits adultery. Because in the eyes of God, what? They're still married. Regardless if this man had this evil idea to say, yo, I don't like the way you talking, yo, I don't like the way you came in the house late, I'm finna divorce you. That's still that. She's still his wife. All right? So we understand, we see how Christ is letting us know how to deal with our relationship.
Shalom, shalom, family. This is your brother Captain Asab. Listen, if you are in the Miami, Florida area and you would like to do the work of the Most High, send us an email to lozmdc12@gmail.com, or you can contact us via Instagram at THEELOZMDC. Shalom.
Standing in all black with them shields on post, watching, they all my brothers.
Gold is precious, but loyalty is private. Harm on the mind might leave you like